Hey everybody, Lloyd here with Just Got Played, and today we're going to do another game unboxing. Today, the game unboxing is going to be Star Wars Jabba's Palace, a love letter game. And this is from Z-Man Games. It is... Oh, everything's covered up, so there it is. It's 20 minutes, 2 to 6 players, and it says it's ages 10 and up. Right, so this is a love letter game. But it's set in Star Wars Jabba's Palace. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look and see what we've got inside. So, nothing here, just cool packaging, right? Look at that. So we have this cool little pouch. And let's take a look at that. So what do we got inside here? Anything else? All right, so we've got this cool little pouch. We've got a bag of little counters, and we've got a deck of cards. Let's take a look at the rule book first. So this is Star Wars Jabba's Palace. Star Wars Jabba's Palace, 2 to 6 players descend into the lair of the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Use the skills of the heroes of the Rebel Alliance and Palace denizens to defeat your foes and carry out your agenda. So it goes over the contents, which we have 19 character cards, 4 agenda cards, 6 reference cards, some victory tokens, 13 of them, and the cloth bag. So it goes over setup, playing the game, character cards, agendas, out of the round, played and discarded cards. So if you're familiar with a love letter, this is probably going to be fairly common knowledge. You know how the game works. You're gonna have 2 cards. You're gonna play one of those cards and then do what it says. This just adds in a little bit of extra stuff. So it goes over the end of the round. Starting the next round, goes over victory conditions. So 2 players, whoever has 6, 3, 5, and so on. Character card effects. So this goes over what each card actually does, which I imagine is going to be some spin on the classic love letter characters. So it looks like, this goes through pretty much everything. Guard, agenda effects. So it goes over the different agendas, rule mistakes, and then it goes under, credits. Z-Man Games, blah, blah, blah. So the game design is originally on Seiji Kanai, which I believe he was the original love letter. And the Jabba's Palace game design is Justin Kemppainen. Oh, I butchered that name. So we got a little quick reference. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what we've got. So we've got these nifty little plastic victory tokens. These are kind of cool. They have Jabba's Palace on them. They are just screen printed, so I imagine over time this will probably start to rub off, but not really a big deal. They feel good. They are plastic. They are not wood like the other games, so there we go with that. Now let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of the game and see what we've got in here. This is a deck of cards. All right, so we've got our reference cards. All right, so let's just go ahead and go through all of the cards. And this is using original art. This is not movie stills, which I thought it was. But let's just start here. We've got Jabba the Hutt. Choose another player if they have a Alliance Rebel in hand, they are out. Okay, so that's what Jabba does. Cool. We've got Luke Skywalker. Choose another player if they have a Hutt Syndicate card in hand. They are out. So if you look down on the bottom, it gives you the Rebel Alliance and the Hutt Syndicate, which is pretty cool. You got the Rancor. All players with the lowest number in hand except 0 are out. Count up out loud from 1 to find the lowest. So whoever's got matching cards, so if there's a bunch of players with 1s, they're all going to be out. They're going to get eaten by the Rancor. and so on until you hit a certain number. So that's pretty cool. We've got Boba Fett, fresh off his series, Book of Boba Fett. Choose another player, take the card from their hand and place it in your play area. Okay, and then you got 2 of those. Got Leia Organa, draw 2 cards, keep 1 card, and put your other 2 on the bottom of the deck in any order. So that's kind of cool because then you do know what's coming up towards the end of the game, if you're still there for it. Bib Fortuna, you got 2 of him. Until your next turn, players cannot choose you for their card effects. You've got a Lando Calrissian. Choose another player and look at their hand. You may trade hands with them. Okay. Mercenary. Choose another player and secretly compare hands. Whoever has the lower number is out. So that's fairly common from the Love Letter game. Chewbacca. Choose another player. If they have a Hut Syndicate 4 or less in hand, they are out. That's pretty cool. You got one of those. You've got a Salacious Crumb card. Choose another player and look at their hand. He doesn't do a whole lot. You've got an R2-D2. Either look at the face down set aside card or choose another player and look at their hand. That's cool. So you can get some information about what cards out of the game. That's pretty helpful. You've got a couple Gamorrean guards here. Choose another player and guess a number. If they have that number in hand, they are out. So typical guard. C-3PO, choose another player and guess a number. If they have that number in hand, they are out. If they do not, they do the same to you. Oh, okay. So this one, it's like this, but it flips it around. So they get to guess and try to get you out, which is, okay, that's pretty scary. Han Solo, at the end of the round, if you have this in hand, gain 1 victory token. Okay, cool. So if you can hold on to frozen Han Solo, you'll get a victory token in the game. So here we have the agenda cards. All right, so we have Exalted One. Highest number in hand wins the round. So the end of the round, typically whoever has the highest number is going to win, but this actually makes it a game end condition. My Kind of Scum. Highest number, Hut Syndicate and Alliance in hand both win the round. So now, if you notice, there are alternating cards. There are more of the Hut Syndicate than there are of the Alliance cards. But highest, so 2 people can win that round. Jabba's Court. Highest sum of all Jabba Syndicate in play area wins the round. So a lot of people overlook this rule in Love Letter, but you're supposed to play the cards out in front of you, and then that is one of the game win conditions, right? If you get to the end and you are not the last player, and there are still, say, 2 people in the round, and you both reveal you both have the same number, then you look to the cards in front of you to see what you've played throughout the game, and that is like your tiebreaker. So this actually, this doesn't matter if you're the last person in the round. Whoever has the highest number in front of them wins the round of the Jedi Syndicate. And then this has most Jedi in play area wins the, or not Jedi, most Alliance in play area wins the round. So it is kind of gives you some different ways to play, because do you want to play the Jedi cards and try to go for that win condition at the end of the game? Or do you, hold your those cards and just try to eliminate everyone? So that is Jabba's Palace, Star Wars, a love letter game. So it looks pretty cool. Puts yet another spin on the love letter series. If you followed along, they have tons of variations of love letter, most of which are out of print. But I do own a few of them. So this is Star Wars. I also have the Infinity Gauntlet one. And I also have Batman Love Letter. So they all do, they put a little bit of a different spin on it, but Batman you can't get anymore. Infinity Gauntlet's still readily available. And this is the newest one on the block, Star Wars Jabba's Palace. So there you have it. Let us know if you've played, if you like it. I'm eager to get this to the table to see how differently it changes up the formula. So thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a comment or hit the like button. It really does help us out. If you have suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments as well, and then subscribe to see what we come up with next.